Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P Funk, thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning. What I do for you. I got something nice for you today. Diddy, I'm sorry, but I gotta hit it one more time. This last go around. I promise I'll let it go. All right, let's rock. Just a little heads up. There's a lesson here. Let's go. Right is I'm 24 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story, even if it's about your boy. But there's a message, and my goal is to give it to you so you can learn from them. That's it. You tune in and receiving my life lessons. I appreciate you. You got a good thing going. Let's do what we do now. Right thinking mission, yeah, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Always to yourself too. Right thinkers, I've been beating Diddy over the head like everybody else. I'm just piling on, but I'm trying to use it to make a lesson out of nothing other than that. Okay, so understand that this is one right thing. Let's talk about final question. PSA, excuse me. PSA, final question. What do the devil and Diddy have in common? Or what's the difference between the devil and Diddy? Your choice. Let's talk about that. I got an issue about that. Well, there's a lesson here. Again, that's what I do it for, to teach a lesson. I'm sorry, Diddy, but I had to make a connection between the two of you, the devil and Diddy. Your choice. My old man had a phrase, and this is apropos. When you in a situation when you done did and been and you don't know whether the shit or go blind, it's not a good predicament. And I was a kid and I would hear my man use that phrase every time I'm like, what? I couldn't get the concept. And all my life I kept hearing it. So I said, later on in life, I was in a predicament where I didn't know whether the shit would go blind. And I said, oh, I get it. Don't let that happen to you. Understand, you don't want to be in that position. But if you mess with the diddler, you might be in that predicament right about now. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, but I had to make the connection between you guys because you're a perfect example of what not to do. I got to use it. Simple as that. So when I find a good one, I'm a rider. If I find a bad one, I got to make the example of you, my man. I'm sorry, but again, understand this. I get the concept of the spiritual concepts. Why? My favorite movie is called Crossroads. It's about my dad who made a deal with the devil. I want to make a deal. He told me don't make the deal. I want to make the deal. Why? I can beat the devil. So I thought, but that was the concept of the movie. But it's all about what symbolically how you think and what you feel. So all that generational curse. No, if you're following an ignorant leader, you're going to go wrong. Moving on. Simple as that. Bad will lead you to bad. Simple as that. You can't get good out of bad. Moving on. I tried. Won't happen. Okay? Get rid of the bad and take the good. And in that movie, it's symbolical because it's personal to me. It means something to me, and I get it from a different perspective. But it's all about you believing in what? The devil or yourself, aka your higher self. And y'all are one and the same. Remember, I gave the concept. They showed you Haru and Set. Same concept. It's all the same. It's just analogies, mythology to make points to teach. I'm using the same concept to teach about the thing that you know about Diddy. Don't do that. Simple as that. We know fire burn. Why? Put your hand in it. Okay? I ain't got to tell you that because eventually you're going to experience it for yourself. So again, I can only teach. Experience is the best teacher. Trust me. And remember, understand this. We are devils in the flesh just as much as we are gods in the flesh. Remember, Maya, you can't have one without the other, and the choice is always going to be yours. Don't be in a predicament where you don't know whether it should or go blind. Why? I mean, you made a bad choice. Okay? You're paying for that choice, and that's what it's all about. When you make a decision to do something, and by that action, and there's a negative reaction, you messed up. If you do what's right, every time your reaction going to be what? Good. I'm just saying, that ain't brain surgery or rocket science. It's common sense. We are, again, divine spiritual beings once we realize that. We just don't know that. Why? We believe we're human beings, so we're doing human stuff. Pleasures of the flesh, fame, fortune, everything that don't mean much. We live in this illusionary world of having the best of everything. Know thyself, and you had the best of anything you could ever have. I can tell you that much. So I'm not here to say a whole bunch of nonsense. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm moving on. That's what I do for you. Whether you like it or not, don't make a difference to me. This is what I do. Our spirit, again, is divine, but our conscious is human. Ego. Like Carl Jung said, your id, your identification, I, me, that's fine, but it should not determine who you really are, because it's not. There's a higher self going on, hence lower self, higher self, Set, the ego, Haru, your higher self. Come on, try to make it as simple as possible. It ain't that hard. Living it, producing, practicing, and getting better is the goal for right thinkers to better themselves. That's all. And just like the devil and Diddy, they what? They did promises. Anybody who's larcenous, that means you want something for nothing. And you go make a deal with the devil because you think he's going to get you what you want without doing nothing. You still got to do something, even for the devil. And if you don't do it the way he want it done, guess what? You won't get your end of the deal. Well, you slacked up. No, you slacked up. See? Again, don't have the argument. Been there, done that. But let's get to the lesson. They promise you the world. Contracts, fortune, fame, and that comes with a price. For the devil, it's your soul. For Diddy, it's the booty. You got to tell him no, like Chad tell you. And the devil, if you want to dance with the devil, if you want to say no. If the devil come and ask you, you want to dance, you just say no. Remember Nancy Reagan? Just say no to drugs. Just say no to Diddy. Sorry, boss. I got to do it. I ain't liking it, but I got to do what I got to do. I remember whipping my son. The hardest thing I ever had to do. And I had to tell him, look, my man, this ain't happening. Why? I can't do this, but I need you not to put me in this predicament. That's the bargain that me and my son made early in life. Okay? He held up his end. I held up my end. That's what it's done. When it's done right, both parties should benefit. That's a fair deal. Moving on. And parents, don't think your kids is your damn friend. Excuse me. They don't like they will be. But when they're children, you raise them to be their best selves, not be your friend to... Sorry. Get out there. Like my parenting skills ain't on the display right now. I'm got less to improve about making better decisions about who you hang out with. The devil ain't the one to hang out with. Neither is Diddy from what I hear. I'm just saying. This is too easy. But let's go. Now, we all... I heard he would, okay, this is a hearsay, okay? I don't quote me on none of this. I heard that he would tell you, okay, he'll make promises to you and make you famous, your family be rich, no problem. And he's what? He's feeding on your ego. And you want that. Yeah. He's souping you up. He gaslighting you just for what? get his pleasures. Once he get his, he can care less about it. Or I heard he pays off. Yeah, okay, but dude, I ain't going there. Some of the stuff about this guy, I can't even begin to get into that guy. No. So this is just on the surface lesson. This is esoteric. Okay, exo. This is just the top surface. I didn't even take you into the mind of Diddy. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, moving on. But we all we all know right from wrong. Yeah, we grown people now. Everybody at that party, well, they even say, yeah, mine, I can't even use that one. But the thing is, you went there on free will, okay? The devil invites you into the day. Yeah, come on and party with the devil. Come on, yeah. But you know what they say? If you dance to the devil's music, you got to pay the piper. We learn right from wrong early in life. Babies, kids, we all are given choices. The ones you make, you got to be responsible for the consequences. Just saying, that's what we don't teach our young. There's consequences behind your actions. We told them they do good. We put the picture on the refrigerator and praise them. Yeah, they do. But when they do bad, we still no, that don't work. Discipline is a must. Trust me. And if you show them pride, you got to show discipline. Why? Because they're not gonna always be good. That's the difference. Now, I was proud, okay, to call myself, back in my day, the devil's son. He was the devil. I wear red. I love red. I relish being bad. I relish doing what I was doing because it felt good to me. Yeah. I've got to tell you, like a drug, anything else, that adrenaline rush, that is nothing like it. But there's a price to come with that. When it's done at that level, I'm just trying to tell you, you can't make bad. You can't make bad good. Some of us been trying for a long time. I'm a victim of that. But understand, don't just be good. Why? Because bad will never be good. You have to stop being bad and just be good. Simple. Again, that's the choice. Good or bad. And if you had something, okay, that I wanted back in the day, I would do and say whatever I had to get it. Had a joke, had to tell her. That's the girl. You believe in the hereafter? Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I'm here after. And that was my motive. I did what I did when I did it. Simple as that. If I did it to you, I apologize now, but you just a victim of circumstance, collateral damage. If you ran into the Diddy lane, you just part of the fallout. All right? Been there, done that too. Moving on. I got people who still ain't speaking to me this day for the things that I did back in the day. So, understand. Some people might not want to speak to Diddy after this. And watch this. Now I'm back to you doing your boy. I'm not mad at Diddy. You can't get mad at the devil for what he do when he do what he is. That's people. If somebody's a liar, you know they're a liar. Don't get mad at them for lying. Just don't believe them. Somebody steal, don't trust them. Why? Because they'll steal from you. Simple. These are things that you can avoid. You give you that to find out what kind of people they are. Okay? Get better at recognizing who is who. Okay? But understand, don't get mad at the person for being and doing what they are. That's who they are. Simple. If they're not good, they're just not good. You can't make them good because you want them to be good. No. Love your moms. Ain't no mother going to bail out on their son. I was in prison. My mom still bragging about my baby. I said, who does that? A proud mother who down with whatever's going on. Yeah, okay. Ride or die. That's what they do. So I ain't mad at you, mom. Again, I ain't mad if a mom's a particular of her son. He ain't no, yes, he is, but they'll never bail on you. Trust me. Where we at? Now, just like the devil, and I keep using this point. Why? Everybody will get what? The same thing that the devil do. Hard one. Sometimes some of y'all want it, some of y'all don't. But when he give you that little drink and that lotion, it ain't up to you no more. All of a sudden, you know what happened at the Diddy part. I'm coming to that part too. Okay. Reputation procedure. My man, your reputation is way out in front of you at this point. Diddy, a.k.a. the devil, the diddler, do everybody the same way. Wrong to his selfish pleasures. You paying somebody $millions of dollars to sleep with them. That's just right there. I'm gonna stop right there. It's just perverted. Moving on. AKA what? They want the booty. Well, he wants the booty. A man who wants another man. I told you it's up here. Moving on. Diddy, aka the devil, in the flesh. Simple as that. You know what he do. But at this point, it ain't no. He's been doing it for 30 years. That's like going to the Playboy Mansion, not looking for bunnies. What you here for? Going to the house of ill repute, not wanting a woman. What you here for? Oh, I just want to talk. Down the street, buddy. Okay, keep it moving. But you should know where you at, what you're doing, and who you're with. I just did a lesson about good association. Being a friend of Diddy's ain't good association. See, some of the stuff you can't make up. It just is what it is. So I'm just doing my job. Again, I'm teaching. Moving on. This is a lesson. What the cat man said about the Diddy, by wanting what? The booty. When he wanted, no, you might want to hang out with this guy. Y'all sitting there sipping. Yeah, my man, yeah, we sipping. All of a sudden, oh, the Diddler, he's on the move. You about to be done. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Dude, no, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. You make it personal. It ain't about me. Okay, I ain't got to deal with that nonsense. But he is that dude. And you might not want to hang out with him. And a lot of people didn't. Everybody didn't do Diddy. So they tell me the few people who didn't. There's a whole bunch of people who didn't. So don't get caught up. Everybody wasn't doing it. I'll never forget. I wanted some Converse sneakers. They cost $5.95. I had $5. I couldn't get 95 cents. Everybody said, well, my mother said, well, everybody jump the bridge. You can jump with them? I went and bought the Bobos. Listen, learn. So understand that. Got to say a whole bunch. If you dance, there you go, with the Diddler, the devil, because the music sound good, place all white. Oh, just wear white. Oh, pure. We ain't going there. Yeah, just come to the white party. Now, and when you dance with the Diddler, oh, you will pay the Diddler. Okay, he's the one orchestrated, and you pay the price for the dance. Oh, this ain't free. No, oh no. I thought that. I know you did, but come on up in here. Now, okay. This is about to get good. I'm about to wrap it up. Soul selling, symbolically, is you doing wrong, knowing it's wrong, and willingly participating. That's the devil. You working with the devil. That makes you the devil. When you doing righteous, virtuous, good things, you godlike. That's the difference. You ain't God, but you're doing godly things, good things. That's what God represents. The devil the same way. You create them, one or the other. Your choice. You can't have one without the other. You can't have God without the devil. He needs opposition. That's us. He ain't got to make no what. He made us. We that. Once we get better in knowing ourselves, you become godly. Why? Now you know to raise your conscious level. It ain't about all that. Moving on. It's hard to get that lesson across because we teach, get it. Gotta have it. Gotta be the best. Gotta be number one. All that nonsense. Moving on. It's in the education system also. But again, the devil, like Diddy, can't be trusted. What you mean? You go to a Diddy party, you wake up in the morning, you ain't the same when you went to sleep. They had this lady that said from college, back in Howard University, over 30 years ago, she went out with Diddy. Woke up the next morning, both ripped apart. That's crazy. I'm just saying, so it's been, this is experiences. These are people coming out. Now you got people 20, 30 years ago, he did this. Oh, that, nah, I don't subscribe to none of that. At this point, now it's just piling on. It's getting ridiculous. But these are things that you did to people, and people feel like now they can come out and say it. So, again, you got to deal with that, Diddy. The joke, again, my man said the joke is, you go to Diddy party, I seen Cat do it. You hating, you eating, you drinking, socializing. All of a sudden, you go into one of the rooms, get out for a minute. Close my eye for a minute. You wake up all disheveled. Well, man, if I wake up and all hell gonna break loose. I'm just saying. So for all those who had it happen, and no, I ain't that dude. Moving on. I'm just saying no to the no. No. Again, I can't even understand that one. Everybody know about the devil. I mean Diddy. And they still what? Dance with him. Choice. Again, so whatever you got from the diddler on you. And did you know that you on tape? I bet you didn't know that part. That's the devil. That's the part that I'm trying to show you. This guy ain't to be trusted with nothing. Diddy, the devil in the flesh. I gotta give you that title, dude. Couldn't be trusted. Why? You realize? If you got me on tape and I don't know it, that's not cool. And you did it to everybody. See, he didn't discriminate. Stars, royalty, didn't make a difference to him. He got everybody. Ain't that what the devil do? He just normally do. I ain't mad at that. If you just wanted the victim, that's on you. I was one. Okay, been there. Just wasn't Diddy. Okay, same concept, but at different strokes for different folks. Wasn't nowhere near that perverted. But it's all choices. And some people like them choices. Okay? Wow, watch this. Remember T.D. Jakes? Took his lumps. He no longer can be a servant of God. Why? Hung out with Diddy. You can't serve two masters. If you hang out with this guy, you sure ain't with that guy. Ain't that right, Denzel? See? When you let it be known where you stand, and I, as a Mason, one thing I didn't like when we had our votes, we did it in secret. No! You want him, you want him. Pick your side. I'm with him. Simple as that. I'm with you, but I'm going to vote for you. Moving on. That's devilish antics, okay? Sneaky, deceitful people are devils. Simple as that. Why? Anything that's done in the dark is devilish. And guess what? We in the age of Aquarius with information. Whatever information you got in the dark, it's about to be brought to light. It ain't what I'm saying. It's just what it is, okay? Times, okay? Sign of the times that they tell you back in the day. Moving on. But understand this. Where we at? The TDJs. This guy, because all of years he spent serving the Lord, all that good stuff, down because of what? But he don't know whether should he go blind right about now. Okay, that's a predicament you find yourself in. It's never good. That part I do know. Now, anyone who danced with the diddler, a.k.a. slept with Diddy, will be exposed, male and females. That's the devil himself. And I never forget, they said the phrase, if y'all leave me for dead, y'all coming with me. What was that? He said that about 20 years ago. So he done piled up a whole bunch of stuff since then, figuring if this day ever come, and it's here. If you have a doomsday plan, you got a disaster plan, you doing something wrong. Moving on, simple as that. And you don't want to pay the cost. That's what suicide is. Take the trap side, the back door out. Well, I ain't gonna step into my real. I ain't gonna. Own it. Put him in the cell. Let him think about all the stuff he did. That's all. They ain't got to do that's it. Let him do it to himself. That's punishment, trust me. Moving on. For people like that, they ain't got to do a whole bunch. No. Let them stew and suffer in their own mind. That's true punishment. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. Diddy, just like the devil, did everybody the same. He didn't pick and choose. He was an equal opportunity. The devil don't care. I was a nice person. No, the devil don't give a. He don't care who's about that. If he gets you, he know he got you. He don't care what you was or what you did. He got you now. Okay, separate yourself. Diddy, like the devil, can only do to you what you allow him to do. If you ain't at that party, you can't be on tape. You can't be drugged. You can't be SA'd. When I was coming up, I didn't know what SA meant. We didn't have that. We wasn't doing that. So the sexual assault thing, we had to worry about the girls back in my day. They doing boys. Can't even imagine that. So let me wrap it up. Again, he did everybody, okay? And again, just like the devil, his reputation precedes him even in the end, aka right now, you still got there's people like anybody else. If they like you, they put up whatever you do. Obviously, they allow you to do whatever they want. Moving on. I'm not that kind of person. And Diddy is the new face of evil. Like the devil. Like the devil. Karma's gonna be a bitch for him. When she pay him that visit, oh, she gonna get comfortable. Why? She ain't going nowhere for a while. That's what you're gonna stew in. Moving on. And remember, can you imagine that when karma and him, the karma he built up, so like I said, when she come, oh, she's going to have a seat. She's going to be there for a while. Moving on, wrapping it up. Yeah, he may be found guilty in the court of law. Yeah, whatever. Everybody got their opinions about him, about that. But guess what? He had to stand accused at his own judgment day. And that's when he'll actually pay. Something that other than that, his transgressions, he could care less about. But don't worry, that's why everybody gets a judgment day. That's the right way. Moving on. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Didn't want to rag on my dude. Had to make that lesson. Y'all seen the light, the Diddy thing. So I just want to make a little lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. In closing, right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100, me, 100, minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Hope you didn't hang out with Diddy.